nowadays, they don't want to inherit the kingdom, man. They don't want to be patient and wait for the Lord to come. This is Psalms 2 and 8. It says, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession." But these 2/3, they don't want that, man. They want to dwell wickedly and do as thou wilt. They got that do as thou wilt spirit here in Babylon. They don't want to be a king and have these heathens be our slaves, man, like we was for them.
They want to be like Vegas, huh? You know what I'm saying? They want to be homosexuals, like they
wearing tight ass clothing.
White man. You know what I'm saying? They want to dress like they look like, especially these bitches. And they wear the blonde hair and shit. You know?
Verse 9, "Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth." So when people be on some y'all can't judge me.
Yeah, y'all can't judge me.
You feel me? Who said that?
You feel me?
We dealt with you before, brother. Yeah, we dealt with you. You marking yourself for destruction, boy. Now, this is Hosea 4 and 6. "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge."
If they're like, they're gonna be dead.
Bring that back. This is Hosea 4 and 6. "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." You are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. "Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee." He be in your pork, nigga. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 2. "Do you not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are you unworthy to judge the smallest matter? Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life?" That's right. Everybody want to talk about God can't judge me. He's going to judge the world. He's going to judge me. Not only that, though, it's a book in the Bible called Judges. Like, it's that simple. Man, these niggas is crazy. I ain't never dealt with no. Well, we did. One bitch that walked up talking about some, can y'all help a young lady with a couple dollars for the Lord. Right. She ain't had time for the Lord, so condemn that bitch. Man, this place gotta go, man. They proud, they got their statues up, flags up high as fuck in the air. Pride comes before destruction. How they shot them nukes. Yeah, in Syria. Well, a couple of them bitches they shot. They actually went off target. Right. But that ain't. I mean, it is of the Lord because He do everything. But He said His are gonna help. Babylon shall not miss. I'm about to get that for you. I'm gonna get that in the pocket.
Yeah, but that's World War III started right
World War III, right? World War III. Oh, what was that? World War III started, dog. World War III. It's just cold. It's a cold war right now. Russians is shot Syria. That's what I'm saying. You starting to see seeing the that's war, man. That's war. Alright, I'm about to get this right here. This is second Esdras. Second Esdras, chapter 16. I'm gonna start at 11. The Lord, Yahawashi shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, the sea arises up. Waves of the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof. That's about what? Man, I say it. And the waves of troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of His power. For strong is His right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that He shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Ain't no regular bow and arrow make it to the end of the world, so you know He only talking about it. Go ahead, bring that out.
Right on, man.
That's what I said.
Huh?
Man, we letting people know that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical Israelites.
And we prophesying the destruction of this kingdom we call America.
because this ain't about to be destroyed by the Lord. It's our captivity. We ain't put here to serve slavery. That's it. We ain't trying to be prosperous and be no CEOs and sellouts like Jay-Z and shit. They gonna get their reward. They receive their consolation on this side. So they got rich on this side. We don't want it. And that's all written down in the Bible. You know your nationality?
Yeah, I know my nationality.
What's that?
I'm Baptist.
You what?
Baptist.
No, that ain't
Nah,
your
that ain't
nationality,
no.
man.
Break it down.
Your nationality is the line, the lineage of your forefathers, where you come from.
Like how you think you African
Your
American?
bloodline.
Oh,
You're not African American, brother.
you know what? It's crazy you said that. 'Cause my dude was just saying something about that the other day.
What you say?
How we was taken from Africa and put in America. So we're not literally African American people.
But you kind of got a point there, yeah.
Kinda got a
Right.
point, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not African
We're
at
not
all.
African either. Just like we here in America, we call ourselves American. It's the same thing. We was living in Africa, but we weren't African either. Israelites.
Yeah, we not African, man. They put that title on us and stripped us from our heritage.
Long story short, the Lord is coming to destroy this place, and He coming for His people, the elected people.
Hey, you see yourself on the sign?
What?
You see yourself on the sign? One of these people. Like your mother, your father, you see yourself? Negroes, West Indian, that's West Indian individual, that's Jamaican, Haitian. You see yourself one of these people?
This is the definition of ham.
You don't see yourself on the side, a Negro? You ain't no Negro?
It says, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood. Just telling you to pay attention. It says, Ham, one of Noah's 3 sons. It says, the youngest.
This is prior to, like, you know about the story of Noah? About Noah the ark? Yeah. And he had 3 sons, and then this is the definition.
It says, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He
Ham
became
is the so-called African.
That's their real name, African. The white man went to capture Africa. Leonardo Africanos went to Africa and captured took over Africa. You want to know what Africa is? Yeah. So he took over Africa. That's why they named it Africa.
Why do you got a horn on his head?
This ain't Jesus, man. This is the white man. This is Caesar Bonjour. This is what the white man.
You see that shit?
we got
That's how you know that's how you know
Oh,
people slaves, man. Brothers, white men got brothers motherfuckers.
We're going to answer your questions if you're sincere enough to stick around. Let me finish this first. It says, one of the 8 persons to live through the flood, he became the progenitor of the dark races. Not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites.
So even they telling you right here that the so-called Negroes here in America, we ain't the same as the Africans. They know that shit. This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies at the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled the fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. So that's a prophecy of us losing our heritage, our nationality, who we was, and serving our enemies in an unknown land. Did that not happen to us?
And this is one that happened in
Hold on. You went to high school. Did you not, how did our people get to America?
Okay, well, the rumors that go around that say blacks so blacks, right? It wasn't blacks, it was Hamites. It was the
Africans,
ones,
so
Africans,
Israelites.
so Israelites. We whole different people. Like, you know how it's a different type of white people, you're a different type of dark skin, but it's like you and me. Everybody that's dark skin is not in our nationality. So the Africans, we completely different from Africans. We are Hebrew Israelites.
my blood.
By blood. You read that in the story of Exodus, how the Egyptians had the Hebrew in slavery. So that's what it was. The Africans sold the Hebrew. You feel me? So it's out there, bro. You just gotta wake up. And the one we ignorantly call Jesus, he's not white. Man. That's not. You wanna get Joe? He ain't dark.
Yeah, why you ask for
So
that?
why you asking that?
No, I asked why Jesus had a horn on his head.
Well,
This ain't Jesus,
this
man.
ain't Jesus.
You know what so-called Jesus look like in the Bible?
He's a dark-skinned man.
What you mean nobody know? I give you descriptions in the Bible. You know what Revelations mean?
Then he walked on the earth as a man, right? so we had to have a color or a race.
You know, you just said.
All right,
This
so
is
look,
Jesus.
this is the answer to your question.
So wait, hold on. You said Jesus is black, right? So why you calling this Jesus? Clearly, this is not Jesus, right?
I know that's not Jesus.
So why you asking if Jesus got horns on his head?
Because that's a symbol of Jesus.
No, it's not. This is what the white man wants you to think the symbol of Jesus is.
White supremacy.
Before he get in Revelation, I'm about to get it in Job. This is Job 9:24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces and the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
So the wicked people who run the earth, they covered the faces of the true judges, which first starting with the Lord and then with his people. So they covered up our nationality. They didn't want us to know who he was after slavery. That's why they picked this up, so you can worship them as your God.
This is
That
the one.
if I can add to that, if I can add to that, let me get the description. Go ahead.
Oh, I know you got it.
Hold on, before we let's go Revelation.
Yeah,
All right, let me know what Revelation means.
Revelation just means to reveal. So the seals have been opened on the Bible, the last book. We live in the end time. This book has been sealed for a long time. That's why our people didn't know who they were. Our people didn't know who the other nations were. The Lord put the spirit on his men to come out of the world. Wake my people up before it's too late. You know? This shit about to go down.
Building of Jesus Christ, so-called Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna start at 13. This is Revelations 1:13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks,
Speak up.
yeah, excuse me. This is Revelations 1:13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Hold on, well, describe it, what that is.
So the flames one. This is Revelations 1:13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot,
Like we got on right now, clothing the garment down to the foot. What?
and girt about the paps
What's that around his waist? He's got
with a golden girdle.
time to hold his garment in place, keep it from blowing in the wind.
14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
Now let me ask you this: what nation of people got woolly hair? And he said white as snow. Why? Why is his hair white?
So like, why his hair look like this?
Right, it's like Willie here right here.
That's not scripturally sound.
It's not white or blue.
So which one would be closer to the scripture? This one or that one? Exactly. Keep going. Give me something else.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
No, his hair is white. You see, it was stretched out. He was stretched out. It's all that. He was in wisdom. You know, gray hair is wisdom. He was a very wise man. His eyes was flame as red because he drank wine. He was a wine bibber. Wine bibber means somebody that consumes wine a lot. He drink wine. Because drinking wine can just stretched out. Niggas.
Look at the condition that we in right now, and what they into. They dyeing their hair. They homosexuals and faggots. They smoke weed all the time. They out here committing all these sins, committing adultery, sleep with other men, and they problem about that shit. They're like, man, I just fuck this bitch, fuck his moms and all that shit. That's adultery. He setting himself up for death. I mean, but he digging his own grave.
That's what the whole rap industry about right now. I'm gonna go hit this 15.
So this is describing anything called Jesus, right?
And that's
So
not his
you
name
gotta
either.
carry characteristics of how
I ain't mean to cut you off, but in my Bible, and it says it right here, Jesus is spelled with the letter I, because it didn't exist 500-600 years ago. It's the last letter added to the English alphabet. And that's not our holy tongue. I should want to That's the holy tongue.
Jesus is Greek.
He was a Hebrew tongue. So that's a
like
Greek name.
That's like you
I
calling
means hell and Zeus means Zeus.
That's like you calling the Chinese woman Shanika Johnson. That don't make sense, right?
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they were burned in a furnace.
What color is grass? Grass.
B-R.
Yeah, something like gold. Grass is like a penny. Something like that. Like
Right here.
penny.
Penny is made of
This
copper.
grass right here.
And what is
So-
it? Anything in the furnace.
Right, you put it in the furnace, it can burn in the furnace. Put it in the furnace, it doesn't come out.
Anything. Even a Edomite.
Exactly. So that's telling you right there. That's telling you right there. If his feet that color, his whole body got to be that color, right?
I ain't never seen someone feet look different from their face.